This is day 1 or 2 or a few days into my fat loss transformation. If you want to follow along, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications so you don't miss my next video. I'm going to be showing my progress every Sunday, so stay tuned for that. For those that don't know, I'm Aaron. I'm a personal trainer and an exercise science student. So this fat loss transformation, that's addressed the elephant in the room. I should really know better, and my nutrition really should have been better to start with. But without any further ado, let me give you a progress update of kind of where my body is at the moment, and then I'll come back with you. What you'll notice, which will be quite interesting, is how light makes a difference when I come back into the camera. So yeah, I'll just get this nice and square, and I'll get that light behind my big head before we go any further. There we go. So I'm 11 stone 6, 73 kilograms, a little bit heavier than what I used to. Body fat percentage just over 21%, according to my bioimpedance scales, which basically sends an electric current through one leg all the way up and to the other leg. So really it uses the quickest possible path, so really it's just really measuring my legs. But it gives a good estimate of the body fat percentage. The thing is, the actual number isn't that important. All it is if I just use the same method each time, then it's going to be consistent. And then just by a visual representation, we have to see if it's a reasonable body fat or not. The actual number, as I said, isn't important. Like, at the end of the day, it's just whether you get the visible results that you're looking for or not. I've made a few notes here. My goal is to get to 10 stone, so 63 kilograms. That's going to be one of the lowest weighs that I've been. I hope to be around 15% body fat. Let's have a quick look. Then I'll reassess my goals. So I'll either continue going a little bit lower to say 12-13% body fat, or where I'm naturally a skinny guy, I might feel a little bit too small at that point, so I might decide just to go on a lean mass phase. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully we'll be about 10 stone, 15% body fat, and I feel quite comfortable then as well. So a little bit about myself. I'm naturally a skinny guy. I'm kind of one of them, if you can relate being a skinny guy yourself, I'm one of them people where people would put like their fingers around my wrist just to really demonstrate kind of how skinny you are. That's always been me. I've been consistently resistance training, lifting weights probably from the age of about 23 to 31, so 8-9 or so years that I've been consistent. In that time frame, I've gone on kind of bulk, so I've really kind of ate as much as possible to really pack on as much kind of weight as possible, which in hindsight that wasn't really the smartest method, because then I've just had to try and lose the fat again, and that's always been really tricky because eating in a calorie deficit is never fun. I've been on 2 fat loss phases in my life. 2013, which was before I went on holiday to Ibiza. I ended up below 10 stone, and looking back at some of the pictures, I might share that a little later on, I was a lot skinnier than I'd hoped to be. And most recently, before university and during my first year, I got to around 16-17% body fat, where I was around just over 10 stone 3 or 4 pounds over 10 stone, and I felt quite comfortable. I was happy with the amount of muscle that I got. I felt quite lean and athletic at that point. So that's where I hope to be, and that's where I feel most comfortable. If there's any other skinny guys watching, then I've touched upon this before, that I don't want to get too low body weight, because then kind of all them feelings of feeling too skinny come back. But having a slightly high body fat, which I've done in the past, 16-17% body fat, I can kind of see my abs and I still have a little bit of muscle to my frame. So that's the kind of minimum goal that I've got for myself. And just finishing up, this is really just me still recovering from the very first lockdown. Kind of the uncertainty, I'm sure it's hit everyone, was quite difficult. The gyms are closed for a good few months. I mean, since that time, I've managed to get in the gym again, get my strength back. Out of lockdown, in lockdown again now, so I haven't got access to the gym, but I'm still exercising regular. Now I've just got to get that diet on point. Remember, if you want to follow along my journey, subscribe to the channel, turn on them notifications so you don't miss another video, and I'll see you next Sunday when I film my next progress update.